I owned a 1,500-acre lake ranch that had been in my family for generations. It wasn't flashy, mostly grazing land. A pristine freshwater lake and miles of untouched shoreline. I lived quietly, leased part of it to local farmers, and ignored the noise of nearby development. That piece ended when Karen arrived. She introduced herself as a visionary developer who had purchased land near my property. She smiled too much and talked about shared resources and community growth. I politely told her the ranch and lake were private. She nodded, and then ignored every word. Within a year, construction began along my shoreline. Luxury cabins, a marina, a spa overlooking the lake. Karen's company advertised it as an exclusive lake resort, complete with drone footage of my water. Guests were boating, fishing, and swimming on land I legally owned. When I confronted her, she waved a stack of papers and claimed she had easement rights and verbal approvals from previous owners. None of it was true. I sent cease and desist letters. She laughed. She told me taking her to court would take years and that her lawyers would bury me in paperwork. Then she doubled down, selling memberships, hosting weddings, even charging locals for lake access. That was her biggest mistake. I hired a land use attorney and commissioned a full survey, using original deeds dating back over 80 years. Satellite data, county plats, and water rights records all confirmed the same thing. The lake, shoreline, and access roads were 100% mine. Worse for Karen. She'd knowingly built permanent structures on private land without permits. In court, her confidence evaporated. The judge wasn't impressed by glossy brochures or influencer testimonials. When evidence showed she continued construction after receiving legal notice, the courtroom went silent. The ruling was brutal. Karen was ordered to pay $3 million in damages, demolish all Nezekon structures encroaching on my land, and permanently forfeit any claim to the lake. The county also launched a separate investigation into fraud and zoning violations. The resort shut down within weeks. Today, the lake is quiet again. No jet skis, no champagne boats, just water, land, and the satisfaction of knowing that arrogance doesn't override property law. No matter how rich or loud you are, Karen learned the hard way. You don't steal a ranch and call it luxury.